Good evening, South Carolina Weather Watchers. I'm the host for South Carolina Weather, Joseph Peterson. Let's go ahead and start off with your weather for your Sunday evening going into tomorrow. Now, looking at the radar right now, obviously South Carolina is clear. We were not expecting any types of showers. There could be some isolated cloud cover out there, but we'll talk about that later. If you go ahead and zoom out and switch over to the MRMS just to see, look at the southeast. Southeast right now is looking pretty good as of now. I'm going to switch over to winter weather radar. Virginia right now seems to be getting some rain right now. Even up there in Pennsylvania, we may even have some rain over there, as well as Ohio, some snow for the Great Lakes regions, and some heavy rain, maybe with some isolated ice over there in Chicago. Some potentially severe weather going through Illinois and Indiana right now for some hail, damaging winds, isolated tornadoes, all possible. The Rocky Mountains, snow, rain, ice, all throughout the Rockies, and going all the way out to the west. You can see California just finally starting to end with this atmospheric river. Um, it's been getting pounded with rain for about a couple of days now, so it's finally starting to come to an end. But that's why now you can see the Rocky Mountains is so active, because this is the atmospheric river energy, the moisture, the energy, and that's going to move east, cause the severe weather for this area right here: Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Kansas. Move eastward, cause that severe weather for the Tennessee Valley, and then bring us some thunderstorms, as well as maybe with some strong ones, especially up there in the upstate. But we'll talk about that all in a couple of minutes. But looking at the cloud cover right now, as I was saying, isolated cloud cover. That cloud cover could be spread all the way from Columbia to Myrtle Beach to Charleston to Augusta. So clouds are definitely out there as of now, and some parts can even be thick. So we do have to watch out if you are going outside doing your little stargazing activities. I know some people like to do that. Tonight might not be the night for that, but I think it is worth a try to maybe go check and see how it is. Current temperatures right now: 70 inside of Greenville, 71 in Columbia, 71 in Sumter and Florence and Bennettsville, 70 in Rock Hill, 70 in Anderson, 71 in Augusta, 66 in Charleston and Myrtle Beach, and then 68 in Savannah. Minimum temperatures for tonight can get up to 60, or can get as low as 60 up there inside the upstate: Greenville, Spartanburg, Anderson. 61 for Augusta, 62 for Charleston and Myrtle Beach, 59 Florence, 60 Sumter, 62 Savannah. So mainly just the low 30s for tonight. Slows. Maximum wind gusts for the next 24 hours. Maximum wind gusts you get from around 20 miles an hour, 20 to 25 miles an hour throughout most of South Carolina for the next 24 hours. So it's not really the worst, but for these past couple of days, we've been getting gusts of up to 20 miles an hour pretty much almost every single day. And tonight going to tomorrow morning is going to be no different. No precipitation is expected for the next 24 hours. And let's go ahead and talk about the SBC outlook. So, as you can see, we do actually have a TSTM and even a marginal risk of severe weather. Now, it's really only for the upstate, but I do think that marginal risk could definitely be extended kind of more downward. But as of now, it's only for the upstate. So for the Greenville, Spartanburg, Blue Ridge Mountains, you are under a 5% chance or a marginal risk of severe weather. We also do have a TSTM: gusty winds, small hail, all possible for the rest of South Carolina, as well as some frequent lightning as well. As of now though, it's only a marginal risk, so we'll watch and see what happens as we get closer to Tuesday. This is Tuesday, by the way. Day 3 is Tuesday. Day 1 is today, Sunday. Day 2 is tomorrow, which we still do have that enhanced risk of severe weather. And if you're watching this live right now, we'll go over that after this. But if you're on the video form, we probably won't talk about it. Let's go ahead and talk about the future though, where we can actually talk about the event. And if you push it forward, you can see that snow starts to get going in Minnesota, South Dakota, Nebraska. We even do get some severe weather for where that enhanced risk of severe weather is. You can kind of see it as it traverses eastward. Then we also do have the chance to see some more severe weather up there in Kentucky as well. Kentucky, West Virginia, Tennessee, North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, all of that is possible. And then there goes the severe weather right here passing through the upstate right now around 2 a.m. on April the 3rd. And that'll traverse east. We're bringing heavy rainfall to the lower two-thirds or the lower half of South Carolina. And then you have this, huge snowstorm. I wouldn't even, maybe not even a storm, maybe not quite a storm, but definitely huge amounts of snow for the backside here, for Chicago, Detroit, Milwaukee, Green Bay, up there inside of Canada, even over here inside northern New York and northern Vermont. Huge amounts of snow, even some snow for the Appalachian Mountains as well. So definitely gonna have to watch out for that. But once we get past this storm system and inside of our hair, it's still gonna be kind of lacking around just a little bit. Kind of trying to stay around as long as it can, especially snow-wise. We can see feet of snow on there at the mountains. Look at West Virginia, just east of Charleston in West Virginia. Look how long that snow is going to be falling there. It's going to be falling for a while. Then we have another atmospheric river that's about to hit the West Coast on April the 6th, bringing more rain and snow. And this is going to cause that energy again, that Gulf of Mexico heat and that Canada cold air with the moisture coming in from the west. That's going to spark the chance for potentially some more severe weather. Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina is a question. We're not too sure yet. We're a bit too far out, but as of right now, it just looks like some showers, and that's pretty much it. And then we have this next system right here that's going to bring us, again, just some more rain, but this is over 300 hours, so this is La La Land right here. We have no idea what's going to happen through here. This is just a placeholder pretty much, and that's going to be about it for that. I do want to talk about the temperature average throughout for the week. I do want to see how that is shaping up to be. So if we go ahead and switch over to climate and we switch over to weekly, we do the 2 temperature. Y'all can't see it right now, but I'm going to switch over to the eastern U.S. and then go over to scene 2. As you can see, here's the week pretty much in Celsius, but it doesn't really mean much. But if we go through the week, as you can see, we actually are going to be pretty warm this week. It may not, it may not seem like it's going to be that warm, but it actually is going to be pretty warm out there, especially since we have the system crossing on Wednesday, bringing that cold front as well. It's going to be cooler than average actually for a little part of the state, for Charleston County, coastal Colleton County, down there near Jasper County, and places like that. And then we do have this little lull, kind of like this little just around average temperatures for kind of going from Myrtle Beach through Georgetown, through Somerville, Latson, Walterboro, all that kind of stuff, through Allendale as well. It's going to be pretty normal for y'all, and then going up here to the upstate, it's actually going to be warmer than average, as well as for the Midlands as well. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Pretty much the state is split up when it comes to temperature wise, but as of right now, it's looking to be just a pretty regular week. Going on ahead and switching over to our 7-day precipitation anomaly. As you can see, it's going to be actually below average. Even though this storm system is going to pass us, it's still below average for precipitation. Now this is obviously, even though it doesn't show a lot, we're still going to get rain, and it's still below average. But that does not mean that, we're not going to get a lot of rain, or we're not going to get that much rain. It's just below average than what we get for pretty much for this week on, like, climate-wise. Because back then, they keep records of the amount of rainfall that falls in between the weeks. So from the 31st all the way to April the 7th, the amount of precipitation that we get this week is actually going to be less than what we usually have. So that's why most of us, and pretty much all of us, is going to be below average when it comes to precipitation. Not all can be said though, especially up there inside the Northeast and even parts of North Carolina, as well, Mid-Atlantic, Northeast, where they're going to be very above average as well. And here's the continental United States right here, where even the Rocky Mountains is going to be above average for when it comes to precipitation, as well as temperature-wise. Most of the U.S. seems to be like it will be a bit above average. But that's going to be about it for this forecast update. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that turn that down. But make sure that you guys share and like and subscribe, please. It will help me out. I give you forecasts pretty much for free, so you don't even have to turn on. You don't even have to turn on your TV. You don't even have to, do anything that you would really even have to pay for. You don't have to pay for this. It's all free. And make sure, please, that you are sharing this and subscribing, and make sure that you are here for the live streams at 9 o'clock. We have them at 9 o'clock every single night. Like, later, to the people that are on the live stream right now, we'll be talking about the enhanced risk of severe weather for day 3 and day 2. So if you want to hear that discussion, I guess you can go back and find it. But if you want to be here for more exclusive discussions, please make it to the live streams at 9 o'clock. And I think that's going to be about it. If you are on the video watching this, thank you so much for watching, and we will be back tomorrow morning with another forecast update.